my New Era boxes for my hats. Pretty excited. We're gonna go home and unbox them, and we'll see what happens. Okay, now we got that all taken care of. Hi everyone, now that we got the move-in boxes all taken care of, I'm Jay, nice to meet you. I'm a pretty big Bills fan. Go Bills. I'm a big fan of all sorts of Bills related gear. You know, I'm so much of a big Bills fan. Got their logo, where is it? Got the old logo permanently tattooed onto my body there. So before I get into the case unboxing itself, I wanted to thank New Era for doing something like this. I've always appreciated the Buffalo grown companies. Big fan of Buffalo in general. So New Era sent me, now remember this took almost 6 months to get to me. You know, the last Bills game was Christmas Eve, and I eventually got it. I contacted them a few times. A little rough customer service wise, but they always got back to me and whatnot, so I'll read you the letter. You are a true Bills fan. Purchasing the complete set of Buffalo Bills Stadium Series caps was an incredible way to commemorate the team's first year playing at the newly christened New Era Field. Thank you for helping us make this celebration truly memorable. As you can imagine, there are a lot of moving parts to delivering a display case that you would be proud to show off. As a token of our appreciation for your patience, we'd like to offer you a $100 New Era gift card, and thank you again for your patience and understanding. You won't be disappointed. So that's the letter, just pretty simple letter in itself, and it came with the New Era gift card, just a little case. Now the only thing that I gotta figure out, each hat was bought differently and they were all numbered when you bought them. I don't have any certificate of authentication like that, so I'll have to contact them, see if I can get each one, because I'd like to see which number each one was. I know I was 1 a few times. The first week I was number 7. I can't remember all of them, but yeah, so let's get to unboxing. Case. Okay, so this first one here, this feels like it's the plexiglass. Now let's see here. Let's break in here. You want to get up to your couch. Nothing else. Cardboard. Left or right. Cardboard. Okay, easy way to put down this whole side here. Just make it work a bit. Okay. That's the glass. I think that's going to be the easy part. Doesn't say anywhere this side up. Wait, is this not for back? What's this over? Very careful. Careful. Ooh, okay. 1 second. This looks to be very high quality. My guess is this is something that they would put in the stores. So this is what we're looking at. Now, they have these metal displays on each one. Now each one of those interiors looks like, oh yeah, so I could feel it right there. Oh, it's kind of having trouble focusing, but I could feel it right there, like really grip to that hat. Now I can't remember who this was designed by, but I believe he is a famous Buffalo artist, possibly architect. I wish I had the sheet in front of me, but it hasn't been sent to me yet. So it's got the really nice golden accents on the New Era field. It's a really, really nice fabric. This is like a leather bound on the interior. It's tough to see not in the light. But you've got your golden interior there. It's just a really nice overall hat. Next up, got the Tyrod Taylor, quarterback of the future. It's got that red, white, and blue electric feel. It's a really nice felt. The interior, similar to the other one, just not as golden. I wonder if turning that on auto will help at all. So there's that one. This one is the Kelly Pegula. Now this one was first sold in October, hence the breast cancer awareness symbol. Pretty simple hat. It's the curved rim 920, adjustable. That's this red felt right here. Same felt as the Tyrod Taylor hat. Now, I might not know as much about the New Era hats as the next person, but I do know that I like the Bills. This is the 3930 by Jim Kelly. It's a pretty straightforward design. It's just got the Bills red and blue splatter. I actually didn't notice that. It's got a reflective black on there. Didn't notice that till we got it in the light, but pretty straightforward fitted cap. It's got the 12 on the back, and I believe this one sold 57, which was the most by any of them. It helped that the price point was only 40. So there are your first 4 New Era hats. Probably my favorite, minus the Ryan O'Reilly one. Big fan of that one. We'll go get Thurman's. Actually, I'm sorry, I lied. This is actually a player favorite of mine. Can you guess who it is by that? No, this might do you a little favor here. Guess who it is with that? No, this was Aaron Williams. One of my favorite players on the team. It's got that lightning effect in there. You kind of see, I'll take a picture of it with flash so you have a better chance to see that. So right here is the picture with the Aaron Williams one. This one, it's just one of my favorites. The Aaron Williams one really kind of hits with me in appearance-wise. Big fan of it. And yeah, on to the next hat. Now the Thurman hat, I'm a big fan of. Simple, to the point, nice and reflective. Just the gold, little gold clasp on the back there. Nothing too flashy on the inside, on the brim. Really just a nice straightforward hat. Now next up we've got the Ryan O'Reilly hat. I kind of had to put a flashlight on it because it's an all black hat, but it's pretty simple. It's got the old look of the Irish green outline on it. It's got a small shamrock right there. Pretty subtle. But it's got an all leather brim, and the inside is that felt material again. Okay, the Ryan O'Reilly hat. Firmly into place. This hat here is probably my absolute favorite. Combines the Bills and the Sabres, which I've always loved that design. It's probably just because it's different. Blue and your white there, but my favorite part is that right there. Like, oh, tell me that does not look cool. Now I have the Bills draft hat is very similar to that, and I'm a big fan of that draft hat. So when I saw this one, I knew I had to have it. Okay, and for the final lay down. Here we go, all 8 hats. I know some people came just for this part. This tends to be the most exciting. Whoa. This one's not going to be friendly. Not friendly. So, I have some of my flagpoles here. So all of this dust is accumulated. Transportable pepper, maybe. So that looks pretty good to me, on the inside, at least. No matter what you're doing. I mean, this case is really nice. Only problem is here, I'm a little on the fence. Got a little damage right there. Now clearly, there's no way I could have done that. It had to have fallen while it was being installed. My glasses just keep sliding. I'm sweating a little bit. No, because it's cracked on both. And you saw me unbox them separately. But you know what? I'm gonna just get it set up. I'm gonna put this video together, and I'm gonna see what happens. Cause honestly, I'm just so happy to have this thing. I mean, just look at that. That is nice. I am happy. Okay, now only after swearing for like 20 minutes, finally getting this thing up here. I forgot to record it, by the way. But alright, I got the wall mount all set up right on that wall, right behind the TV. So, I click in here. I might move the room around a little bit. Put the TV in that corner. Right in between those. Couch over here. Put a single chair. Keep the chair right there. Might do some moving around, but there's the case.